Well, it has been tough to get through the last 12 to 24 hours. The rainfall has been relentless. This is a loop of that entire event, basically starting from 7 p.m. yesterday evening through 7 a.m. this morning. The rain just kept training over and over the same areas, and you can see that the storms were so heavy through that entire period of time. Eventually it started shifting to the south, but of course we saw some pretty significant flooding across portions of our viewing area. Right now, luckily, the rainfall has really tapered off. A few light sprinkles across parts of at least the Kansas City area along I-70. The bulk of that rainfall has either started to really just fall apart or has shifted further south, so we are looking at basically drier conditions across our entire area. This, what was a flash flood warning just moments ago, has now been lifted, so that's great news to see. That has now gone, and we're likely going to see things continue to improve even further as we move into the afternoon. These are the reports that we've had of all the flooding in the last 24 hours. You notice there's a pretty high concentration of them here in the metro area, stretching from Liberty all the way through downtown Kansas City, down towards Leawood and in towards Overland Park too. So a lot of these reports were vehicles being stuck trying to drive through flooded water, which we have to remind everyone all the time, even though we really shouldn't have to, but it only takes about 6 inches of rushing water to move your car off the road and about a foot just to float it. That can easily happen, as we have seen to at least the past 12 to 24 hours with all the rain that we've had. We do not want to see more people having that happen the next time this happens, because it will, but we want to make sure that we do not have any more of those. The rescue crews have just been having trouble getting to everybody. So we also have a lot of other storm reports of flooding. Again, most of these are across roadways where cars have stalled out. So that's been our main problem with all the rainfall. The rivers and creeks did run into a few businesses, though. This area right here was the beginning. You see, this is our estimated rainfall for the last 24 hours. It began up here on the north side where we saw these totals first, and then all this showed up, especially in the late hours of overnight into this morning. 2 to 3 inches of rainfall easily across the area. Many places saw over 5 inches, and even a couple reports where we had 7 inches of rainfall. So very significant to have all that rain within such a short amount of time. Hence why we saw the flooding. The creeks and streams are starting to go down too. That's the good news. Most of them are on the way down. Indian Creek was one of the ones that we were watching closely. That is on the way down. It's now below major flood stage into moderate, expected to fall completely below flood stage by later on this afternoon. So overall, things will continue to be much nicer. And once we get into this weekend, it'll look a lot better too. So this is PowerCast. From lunchtime onward, all the rain will be south of us here. We're looking at temperatures in the mid-80s by this afternoon. Again, tomorrow, more sunshine likely, but still a few clouds, and temperatures back in the mid-80s there as well. Saturday, Sunday is looking spectacular. You're going to really like your weekend forecast. Last weekend was tough to take. The heat, the really strong storms we had that rolled through to bring down all those trees. And now, of course, we're dealing with the flooding, but that's on the way out. And the nice weather is on the way in, and looks like it's going to stay pretty nice for the next several days to come. We need to dry out, and it's not going to be too hot.
It'll be a nice relief. Yeah. We need it. All right, thanks so much.